Hello there, I am Zanele Ngwenya. I'm a Smart Start trainer. I'm here today to support you and guide you on how to open and run your program safely to deal with COVID-19. This video will help you. It is then followed by a quiz which will help you remember all that you have heard, as well as some notes that will help you get ready. Now, before you open, you will have to do some things to show that you are ready. Then prepare your site and your program. Do these 8 things to make sure you are ready. Complete the self-assessment form and submit it. You can always ask your club coach for help if needed. Complete the Smart Start reopening training. Sign and display the Declaration of Compliance. It's available on the Smart Start website. Sign and display the Coronavirus Workplace Plan. It's also available on the Smart Start website. If you have assistants or other staff members, meet with them, explain the new measures and procedures. Make sure you have enough cleaning material, soap and cloth face masks. This can be 2 for staff members and 6 spare ones for children. Thoroughly clean your program, equipment and toys. Make sure you have a supply of clean water for drinking, hand washing and cleaning. Now you know you have completed the first steps in getting ready. Now you need to prepare your site. To do this, you need to do these things. First, communicate with parents, prepare your site, put up posters and notices, organize your drop-off and pick-up process, plan your daily hygiene schedule, train your staff. Let's discuss communication with parents first. You need to let all parents know when you are planning to open. You can use the Smart Start letter to share all the new requirements with them by giving them the letter and asking them to return it. You need to collect all the signed letters back from parents and ensure that you have the correct cell phone numbers on record so you have it when you need it. Remember that some children with health conditions should not return. For most children, if they catch COVID-19, it will be a mild sickness. But if children or the caregivers of the children have underlying health conditions, they should be asked to keep their children at home or to provide a doctor's letter. Some of the health conditions that are potentially risky are chronic severe respiratory tract diseases, example, cystic fibrosis or lung diseases, heart disease, severe immunodeficiency, example, HIV or AIDS or cancer, severe disorder of the nervous system or brain. Talk to your parents about this and make sure they understand. Now make sure your site is ready. Make sure that all spaces, toys, books, and learning materials, furniture, equipment, outside play equipment, cooking utensils, and toilet facilities have been thoroughly cleaned the day before reopening. Soft toys have been stored away. The sand pit has been emptied or covered. There are daily cleaning procedures in place. There is a ventilation in the learning space. This could be an open window or door to let air in and out. Your learning space is arranged to support physical distancing. There is more information on this in the physical distancing guide that you can find on the website. You need to display both the formal notice from government, which are the Declaration of Compliance and the Coronavirus Workplace Plan, and the information poster on the wall. You need to put up the how to stop the spread of coronavirus, how to watch out for coronavirus symptoms, how to wash hands and children's information poster with 4 important behaviors. This is so you and the children are constantly reminded about what to do. You will also need to make a plan for drop-offs and pick-up. When children and teachers arrive at school and go home, you need to make sure they can do this safely. Here are some things you need to include. Make a space for the hand washing station at the entrance of the program. Everyone, including staff, must know how to wash their hands when they arrive. Make a separate space for each staff member and a child to store their personal belongings. For example, their coats, This can be a peg or a marked place on the floor. If there are a lot of children at your program, you can schedule different drop-off and pick-up times and tell parents when to come. Display the drop-off and pick-up information poster. Mark places to show how to queue outside using sticks, strings, stones, or marks on the ground. There must be at least 1.5 meters or 2 big strides between each place in the queue. Have your screening questions and register available and a thermometer if you have one. Make a place where children can wait under supervision while others are screened. Remember not to leave children unsupervised. Daily screening means asking all children and staff the same questions about their health before you let them enter your program every day. You will need a special place at the front of your program to do screening every day. Make sure it is close to the hand washing place. Use the 7 screening questions in the Smart Start screening guidelines to check children's health. If the answer is yes to any of the questions, ask the parents to take their children home and advise that their whole household should stay at home. They should also call their nearest clinic or the emergency hotline. If you need to think about how to lay out your program and what needs to change to ensure that children keep 1 meter apart from each other, this is called physical distancing. You can mark spaces for children and arrange them into small groups that they can stay in for each session. This is to reduce mixing. We will explain more about this on the next training. Importantly, you will need to train all your staff and assistants so they know all these new rules. They need to know measures to stop the spread of infection, hand washing, watching for symptoms and responding appropriately, teaching children about what they must do. You will also need to discuss and agree on the daily cleaning procedures for learning spaces, equipment, and toilet facilities. You can use the Smart Start guidance notes to tell staff about daily screening, using face masks, physical distancing, talking to children about coronavirus, and adjustments to the Smart Start routine. Now, your program is ready to start safely. Now you can do the quiz, just to check if you understood everything that was said in this video. If not, remember, you can always watch the video again or even call your club coach to help. Once you have completed the quiz, you need to watch our next video, which will tell you what you need to do to keep your program running safely. This is to protect both you and the children from contracting and spreading the coronavirus. Together, we can stop the spread.